fairly common occurrence in a manufacturing facility or in a transportation environment is the breaking of a bolt or stud while seated in a piece of equipment. These broken bolts can be very difficult to remove, especially if one needs to preserve the existing threads of the hole in order to reseat a new bolt. The Weld 333 multi-purpose steel alloy can be used for such a purpose. We'll now demonstrate how you can quickly and easily remove a broken bolt without the use of easy outs or taps. For demonstration purposes, we'll be using an engine head to show the stud removal procedure. This procedure can be used for removing any size broken bolts, studs, pins, easy outs, taps, and drill bits made of a weldable steel alloy in nearly any position. Note that this cast iron head has a stud broken off below the surface. To remove this broken stud, place the correct size Weld 333 electrode in the center of the threaded hole. The diameter of the electrode should be half the size of the hole to allow room for the flux to protect the threads. Keeping the electrode perpendicular, strike an arc on the center of the broken stud. Avoid tilting the electrode so as not to side arc on the threads. While maintaining a short arc, let the electrode weld straight up in the center of the hole. On bolts 3/8 inch or larger, use a slight circular motion, not to exceed 2 times the diameter of the electrode, and fill the hole with weld deposit. As the electrode burns off, the flux will form a protective barrier between the weld deposit and the threads. Continue the procedure to build up a column of weld metal until it reaches the surface of the housing. Break the arc by lifting the Weld 333 electrode straight up. Do not allow the weld deposit to roll over onto the housing surface. Chip the slag away from the top of the weld deposit. Place a washer used for spacing and a nut over the deposit. The nut should be approximately equal to the diameter of the broken stud. Weld the nut to the Weld 333 deposit, completely filling the inside of the nut with weld metal. Allow the stud, Weld 333 deposit, and welded nut to completely cool to room temperature. Do not quench. Using a hand wrench, slowly remove the broken stud. After the broken stud is removed, chase the threads with the proper size tap to remove any remaining slag and to clean up the threads.